The bill that Governor Roy Cooper vetoed on Saturday was one of the most restrictive abortion laws in the country. It would have banned nearly all abortions after 12 weeks of pregnancy, except for cases of rape, incest, or life-threatening fetal anomalies. The bill also imposed new regulations on abortion providers and clinics, such as requiring them to report every abortion to the state health department and to offer women an ultrasound before the procedure. The bill's supporters claimed that it was necessary to protect the unborn and to uphold the state's interest in fetal life. They argued that 12 weeks was a reasonable cutoff point because that is when a fetus can feel pain and has a heartbeat. They also said that the bill was consistent with the U.S. Supreme Court's decision in Roe v. Wade, which allows states to regulate abortion after the first trimester. However, Governor Cooper and many abortion rights advocates disagreed with these claims. They said that the bill was unconstitutional and would violate women's right to choose. They pointed out that 12 weeks is often before many women even know they are pregnant or have access to prenatal care. They also said that the bill would endanger women's health and safety by forcing them to seek illegal or unsafe abortions or to carry unwanted pregnancies to term. They accused the bill's sponsors of trying to impose their personal beliefs on others and of ignoring the medical and scientific evidence on fetal development and pain. They praised Governor Cooper for standing up for women's rights and health by vetoing the bill. However, the governor's veto may not be the end of the story. The Republican-controlled legislature has the power to override his veto if they can muster a 3/5 majority in both chambers. The bill passed with party-line votes last week, but some Republicans who voted for it expressed reservations or doubts about its constitutionality and impact. Governor Cooper has been urging voters to contact their lawmakers and ask them to sustain his veto. He has also been highlighting the lesser-known details of the bill that he says would harm women and doctors. He has warned that if the bill becomes law, it would trigger costly lawsuits and damage the state's reputation and economy. The fate of the bill now depends on whether enough Republicans will change their minds or be absent during an override vote. The legislature has until June 30th to act on the veto, or else it will expire. The outcome will have significant implications for abortion rights and access in North Carolina and beyond. The bill was the Republican response to last year's U.S. Supreme Court decision overturning Roe v. Wade, the landmark 1973 ruling that legalized abortion nationwide. The bill would have banned nearly all abortions after 12 weeks of pregnancy, except in cases of rape, incest, or life-threatening fetal anomalies. It would have also imposed new regulations on abortion providers and women seeking abortions, such as requiring ultrasounds, informed consent, and mandatory counseling. The bill was passed by the GOP-controlled General Assembly last week along party lines, despite opposition from Democrats, medical groups, and civil rights organizations. They argued that the bill was unconstitutional, medically unnecessary, and harmful to women's health and autonomy. They also pointed out that the bill would disproportionately affect low-income women and women of color, who face more barriers to accessing reproductive health care. Governor Roy Cooper, a Democrat and a staunch supporter of abortion rights, vetoed the bill on Saturday during a public rally in Raleigh. He was joined by hundreds of abortion rights activists and voters who cheered his decision.